Long ago, on the young river. Long ago, long ago, on the young river. Long ago.
Let's get blazed. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Blaise McCoy. Y'all ready to get blazed? What do y'all say? All right. Tonight, we got a lot on the docket. So let's see who's in the house, who's in the building. We got Cowboy John, Tito, Chaos Reaper, Sabri, Eric, Kelly, Mama, Mark Caliber. Welcome to the show. You're tuning to Blaze Radio. And we're about to get blazed. The talk show. The link has been sent out. StreamYard's link. If you want to get into the green room, I will bring on a couple guests later on. Woo, but it's time to get blazed. We'll be starting shortly with a review of what went down at the Gathering. We'll talk about the matches tonight on Game Night. We're going to preview the Stable Wars. We're going to show off all 8 teams, all the competitors. And we're going to get blazed. Hell yes. There you have it. The Get Blazed theme song, if you will. I got so many damn windows here, it's not even funny. We got Game Night coming up tonight at the top of the hour here, just over 6 o'clock Eastern. And we'll be live. We're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania here tonight. Oh, it doesn't smell that bad. We'll be fine. We have ladder matches. We got 2 championship matches. We're going to play Guess Who. We're going to let the furries out. That'll be fun. We got the Gathering final between Nick Black and Mel Mack. And we're going to award two prize packs to some lucky competitors out there competing in the games. So game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game on. So, I mean, we're going to spin a lot of wheels because we're not only going to spin the wheel and show you which teams will face each other in the first round of the Stable War, but we're going to go as far as each stable to see who the matchups are going to be as well. So stick around, stay tuned, strap it in, strap it on, strap it up, strap it down, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, people. That's what we're going to do here tonight. It is your boy, Blaise McCoy. We are going to show you a little bit of something. We got Game Night coming up tonight. You guys really enjoy Game Night, where we'll have interactive games in the chat. You guys can play along depending on which game it is, and I'll try to make sure I let everyone know what the rules are, when the games are played, Now, guess who's a little different? And same thing with the roulette tonight. It's going to be the first person that has that number in there. So you might have to change up your strategy. Someone else gets a number in. You might want to pick a different number, because if your number is duplicated, you can add another number, but the duplicated number is going to get you in trouble. You ain't going to win. Ain't going to win. Lady Devil's in the house. MSW is in the building. The Fire Star's in the house. So if you guys have been to the game nights before, you know how they go. If you're brand new to the game nights, well, sit back, relax. Let the AI take you for a ride. It's a normal Simulation Federation interactive digital wrestling show for your entertainment. It's all original created character with the creators and managers live in the chat. Jeff Matthews is in the building. So we got people like Firestar, Jeff Matthews have never been to a game night. So it's interactive chat in between. Our shows are always interactive with the chat. And I love engaging with you guys and gals, you dudes and dolls, everyone out there from all over the world. Whether you're a wrestling fan or not, whether you're on the roster or not, we have some fun. And tonight's going to be even more so. But first, before we get into game night, we're going to recap what exactly went down at the Gathering. That's right, the Gathering is still happening. We announced the Gathering beginning of March as 100 wrestlers, 3 separate double elimination tournaments, just to find out exactly what it would be. Oh, SpaghettiOs. Natasha. Oh, no. Natasha might be here tonight. Oh, Natasha. Oh, boy. But yes, the green room is open. So if you're in a private Skype chat, the private Facebook chat, or the private Twitter group, you can click on the link that I posted in there and join us in the green room. We have a handful of spots open now. I'll be doing some review. I'll be doing preview. Then we're going to spin the wheel a whole bunch of times to find out not only what stables will fight each other, but which opponents will fight each other in those. And we'll break down the rules as well. So just recapping the Gathering on what went down at our Gathering tournament. And there's Lala Chan. How you doing? Good to see you. Lashana's in the building. So game night will be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. This is our talk show where we're going to review what went down at the previous events, talk about tonight's huge super card, which is game night, and we'll also be breaking down what the stable wars are all about. It's our 9th stable war. Whew, I can't believe we made it through 8 stable wars. But recapping the Gathering, as you see, we brought unity back into the community here. That's what we like to do. We have the Unify logo, the Gathering logo, the Digital Wrestling Syndicate, which you see tons of different show logos there. And there's even more beyond that. But these are the ones that have representatives that were in these tournaments, 3 double elimination tournaments. We had the Battle Queen one with the ladies. And the Goddess of Pain brought it. She did a hell of a job, fought all the way through the tournament. Now, the elimination bracket, you have to climb through the elimination bracket and then beat the winner of the top bracket twice if you're going to win from there. But that's just what the Goddess of Pain did. The Goddess of Pain winning 5 matches in a row. 5 matches to climb all the way out of the basement. We know what's going on down in Goddess's basement. You hear the screaming, right? Oh, geez. I kid. Chance is down there most of the time, but he knows what's going on. Jay Vulture's here. Andy Price is here. I love to see all the LTD contingent rolling in. Rolling. We got a lot to get to tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play games in the live chat a little more than we normally do tonight. So if you're able to make the live chat, the live stream, please, enjoy. It's going to be fun and participate, because you'll either win for your character to fight later on tonight in one of the prize matches, or you can pick someone else. You can always hand it out. Jay Barrett's in the house as well. Good to see everybody piling in. It's your boy Blaise McCoy, the lunatic kick for no sticks, bringing you all the action here. Proud to be here on the talk show. Zerk's in the house as well. Good to see each and every one of you peeps of good old LTD. If you're watching the replay, please drop me a comment. Let me know maybe what else we can do with the talk show, or what you guys enjoy about the talk show. This is the Get Blaised Talk Show. Matt Outlaw's in the house as well. Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Well, it was Kathy's Red Lounge. She's still, supporting as well. Well, tonight we're brought to you by The Gathering as well as Eliminator Beer. We talked about the Eliminator G6 and the tag tournament just went on as phase 2 of The Gathering. But phase 1, the Goddess of Pain not only won the Battle Queen tournament, but she also defeated Shalky, who was the current Battle Queen, to become the champion. So one success story from the Gathering Phase 1, the winner of the Battle Queen tournament, Goddess of Pain, is now your Battle Queen. There's Joker in the house. Good to see you, Joker's in the building. Goddess of Pain is now sized up to fight Susie the Elf, who won the qualifying match. They'll face each other for the Battle Queen title on May 1st at May Massacre. More on May Massacre coming up down the line as well, but we are also going to talk about the second of the 3 Gathering tournaments, and that was the HTTP, which is the Hostile Terrain Testing Program. Now, in the Hostile Terrain Testing Program, it's our NXT kind of sort of thing. We like to vet those out there and do a little background checks, find out about your characters and the person behind the characters before we bring you on to the show. So we do ask you to have a Skype, a Facebook, or a Twitter. We can get a hold of you and contact you. Get an application out. Fill out the application to the best of your abilities, and then we'll go from there. We have a handful of individuals that are fighting in the HTP in the month of May to look for a roster spot, which there are a couple. We've trimmed the roster significantly from the 100. And but tonight we'll be talking about 80 individuals that are going to be in the stable war. So still plenty in the competition. We've brought back some people this week for the NFL special as well. But Knox Boogie won the HTTP tournament of the Gathering, but he ran into Jester Cyanide, the HTTP champion, and could not gain the championship. So Jester defended his HTTP title over Knox Boogie, the winner of the Gathering tournament. But we saw the other night ZK picking up the victory, became the champion. And there he is. You see ZK, our new HTTP champion. Now, this championship, it's going to be defended frequently, kind of like the TNT title and the 24/7 title all balled up into one. Grinder Gang is in the house. I see you. And Machete's in the building, dropping number 23 already. Oh, boy. You both get the button. So we have plenty of room in the green room. I'll be bringing on some people in the back to hang out, give us their take on everything. We'll be spinning the wheel several times here tonight. The wheel will be on the screen. So I'll get to show you guys exactly a different type of wheel, not the roulette wheel. And that's coming up here on the pre-show. So congratulations to ZK. And of course, tonight we have the finals of the Gathering tournament, the 64. But looking at the champions we have here now, Leo X defending his YouTube championship still holds that gold. He'll be defending that against the qualifier that fights in Aftermath. Same with HTTP. Those 2 qualifying matches will be on Tuesday. I can see you, mama. There's Wrestling Mama. Zerk, everybody saying what's up to each other, getting ready for the Get Blaised show and the game night coming up here at 7 p.m. You see the G6 champions in Hugo, War, and Mondo on the bottom of the screen. They'll be facing Duke Zinda, Jeff Matthews, and Matt Rush of the Grand Prix Collective. We'll meet all the stable teams very shortly. Wally's still your Blitzkrieg champion. He'll be defending that tonight. Melvin McDonald is the Crazy 8 champion. He'll be defending that tonight. We talked about Battle Queen, Goddess of Pain, defending her championship on May 1st. The tag titles will also be on the line on May 1st at May Massacre. Gordson and Rob Machete will defend against, Grinder Gang Zone, Chance Midas, and the Drum Monkey. And also, we now know that Chance has a number 1 contendership for the World Championship as well. He'll be facing Brian LG on the same night. Oh, boy. Riley Wolf, our lethal champion, will be facing Ripper Springhill, the number 1 contender, as well on May 1st. So all this could change within the next week or two. Tonight we got G6 and Blitzkrieg going down, and later on May 1st, all the other championships will be on the line. Woo, baby. That's next Saturday, only 1 week from the night. So tonight we'll be playing some of the games that we get down and do here. Talk about it here. We'll have 2 ladder matches in the old Atari style video game. You got to blow on it to make it work type of thing. This is Hangman. Our version of Hangman is ladder chat Hangman. It'll be a ladder match. And as soon as the bell rings, I will let you know the combination in the briefcase is a letter word combination. It would be a 3-letter word, a 4-letter word, 5-letter word, 6-letter word. Who knows? You guys and gals in the chat will try to guess what that word is with a couple hints along the way from your boy Blaise McCoy. But tonight we will have a ladder match for the active roster and a Battle Queen ladder match. Looks like that ladder chat hangman guy is a male. Either that or he has a tail. I don't know. So ladder chat hangman will have 2 matches. Whoever guesses that word first will get an entry into the 2 main event matches tonight. We'll have a 10-man rumble and a 6-person Battle Queen match. The winners of those 2 matches will get LTD Public prize packs. Those prize packs will include a t-shirt of your choice, a mug or a mask of your choice, and a sticker of your choice from the Public merchandise store. So ladder chat hangman will be the first 2 games. Along the way, we also have the Blitzkrieg Championship tonight. You see Feeling Kel, K-Dog, Matt Outlaw, Jay Vulture, Christian Tracy, Nick Black, who's the former champion. He'll come in at number 9. He had to relinquish that title to get into that chamber match that Drum Monkey won and then lost to Brian LG with the quickness. Wally is the champion on the right-hand side. He'll come in at number 10. So we know number 10 is Wally. Number 9 is Nick Black. Then there's Crimson Ninja, Paragon, Corey Quinn, and all those on top. Blitzkrieg title on the line tonight at Game Night. Also, championship fight here tonight. Crazy 8 championship on the line. Kyle Young, the former champion, had to relinquish that title to get in that qualifying chamber match. Now he has an opportunity to regain that title. Shadow Press has won plenty of these Crazy 8 championships, 2 of them, and he's defended it twice, the only man to do so. TJ Toad, Holland Hoon, J-Dog, D-Train, and Mark Caliber have also all qualified. And Melvin McDonald on the far right-hand side is your Crazy 8 champion. He also and Nick Black have another fight later on. Crazy 8 title will be on the line tonight. Wrestling Roulette will go down. We'll be guessing numbers in the chat. And we'll let you know if that number is indeed a winner when we spin the roulette wheel. We'll be playing Name That Friggin' Tune, where we'll bring up a couple of the theme songs here in LTD. It might be a little quiet, so you got to listen carefully. But whoever guesses first on what the Name That Tune is will also have entries into those 2 prize matches. The roulette also, the first person to get numbers up will get that win. Only 1 winner in roulette for both of those. There's Jamar Games. Jamar's another one for the first time be playing Game Night here tonight. So you can rewind, check out all the rules as we go through what's going down tonight. But roulette, whoever puts 00 like Grinder Gang just did later on tonight, the first number is the only one that can win. So if you see that number come up, you better put a different one. You put the same one up, sorry for your luck. You get one of these. Same thing with Name That Tune. We will have 16 winners tonight. 10 of them will go into the Blitzkrieg Rumble. 6 of them will go into the Battle Queen. Now, for the first time ever, a new game, we'll be playing Guess Who. 6 competitors will walk down the ring in complete costume. No entrance music. You'll have to guess who they are as they get down to the ring. And then, as soon as the match starts, you'll know who they are. So just like any other match, you only have down the entrance where they'll be in costume to make a guess. Once they reveal who they are, you can still guess. Whoever the first person to get that name in the chat will get a competitor in the prize matches. So Guess Who coming up tonight. You'll hear that probably a lot. Also, the chamber will be Get Down and Dirty. So inside the chamber, we're going to stop the show after the 7th match, and I will continue to ask for volunteers in the chat. So you guys want to have another match? You want to pick someone to be in the chamber? I'll roll the dice, and for each person who volunteered, the first 6 individuals that roll a number 6, oddly enough, will enter the chamber. So we will roll the die for a chamber match, the die match, die chamber. And we don't know who the 6 people are going to be, but we do know who's in the Gathering finale. Those 2 individuals would already have a fight tonight. This tournament started 64 wrestlers deep, double elimination. Nick Black has yet to lose. Melvin McDonald coming out of the elimination round has already lost to Nick once. These 2, both members of the Alpha Empire, plus they both have qualified for matches earlier tonight. Nick Black qualifying for the Blitzkrieg Championship, being a former champion, having to relinquish that title by giving it up to get in that chamber. So he'll have a shot at gold earlier. And Melvin McDonald is the Crazy 8 champion. So not a lot of opportunity here in LTD to have multiple championships on one individual. But Chance Midas has an opportunity to do that on May 1st. And Melvin and Nick The winner of this match will face either Chance Midas or Brian LG, whoever wins. We got to get these alpha people out of the top of the damn roster, folks. Oh, boy. Good to see everybody in the chat. Glad to have you. Game night is tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to spin the wheel soon. And spinning the wheel, we'll let you know which stables will fight each other on all 4 of the first night. So we'll know all 4 matchups. Plus, we will also know who will fight in all the matches but the Battle Queen in the ladder matches. We'll go over the rules of Stable War as well. Coming up in May, after May Madness, May Massacre on the 1st, we will have May the 4th Be With You, our Star Wars special. On Tuesday, Shifty will be having the Star Wars special again that night. So super double trouble once again between LTD and PDW coming up on May 4th. But let's talk about the Stable Wars. We've had 8 of them before. This time the Gathering brings you Stable War 9. May Madness. And we have 8 different stables that have either been together, combined with another group, or been thrown together to see if they can coexist. And May is Cowboy John month all month. Didn't know that. Thanks for the tidbit, Cowboy. I did not know that. So we have the Stable War champions, the Alpha Empire. Former 2-time Stable War champions, the Brotherhood. The Sudden Death Scavengers, combination of Sudden Death Society and the Scavengers. Hugo's Hooligans, who won that best of 7 match a couple months back to even have a stable here. The Dark Alliance have reunited under Mrs. Utaker's care. Lethal Libations, Ripper and the boys combined to have one hell of a show. Grand Prix Collective. All members that have fought in Grand Prix Wrestling have unified, so to speak, try to coexist. And the same thing with the team of Vendetta thrown together, the rest of them. And this year also, there is 8 from the active roster. And for the first time ever, yes, we've had 1 Battle Queen join them. This time it's 2 Battle Queens. We'll be letting you know who they are right about now. Here is time for the reveal of the 8 teams and the competitors competing in this year's Stable War in the month of May. Of course, the first stable cannot mention Stable Wars without mentioning the 2-time defending champions. 4 of them fought as the Empire. 8 of them won as the Combat Kingdom 8 champions, Alpha Empire. But now you see Jester Cyanide, Chance Midas, Nick Black, Mel Mack, Alex Wolf, Caleb James, Drum Monkey, and Johnny Farmer. They'll be joined by Cassie Madam Red, who joined them. I don't know why, but she did. She took out Eva Cyanide and joined forces with the Stable War champion Alpha Empire. And Lita Midas, the golden wife of Chance Midas, returns as well. Oh boy, there's the first of 8 teams. They are the Alpha Empire, the defending champions, with a couple new faces and 2 ladies. Wally's in the house. Our second stable, we talked about Hugo's Hooligans, who qualified to have a stable, and you see Uncommitted Hooligan, Mondo, Holland Hoon, War, D-Train, Gordson, Hobo, Ezekiel, and Rob Machete. Those individuals hold the tag titles and the G6 championships. They'll be joined by Crushing Kelly and the Cougar. Hugo's Hooligans, folks, team number 2 in the upcoming Stable Wars. Moving right along to introduce each one of you guys to all these stables. We'll talk about the rules coming up as well in the Stable Wars and how they break down. The Dark Alliance, Mrs. Utaker has brought together a force to be reckoned with once again. And she has brought Shulky with her this time, as Mrs. U and Shulky will both fight. Reaper, I didn't know if I missed you in the chat. Chaos Reaper's in the building. The world champion Brian LG, MSW, and Austin Black brought in to join the Dark Alliance. Nightmare Nero and David Fowler also now with the Dark Alliance. And Aiden Nightwalker, Mr. Utaker, and Mark Caliber unite to make this episode, this rendition of the Dark Alliance. Kelly wanted to be with Mondo, I guess, so that's why she is on that team, because the Scavengers have TRC, J-Dog and J Vulture, who hang together. Crimson Ninja, Clinton Cage, and Wrestling Mama, along with Wally and TJ Toad. They'll be joined by Lady Devil and the Raven. Sudden Death Scavengers. Here they are for the Stable Wars. We'll find out the rules of Stable Wars coming up soon, and we'll be spinning the wheel to find out who matches up with who for round number 1. Lady Devil and Raven join the Sudden Death Scavengers for the Stable War. And that's pretty much the Scavengers and the Sudden Death Society combining to fight together for a common cause. Oh, fighting together for drinking at the bar, more like it. Ripper Spring Heel, our badass bartender, Cowboy John and Mr. and Matt Outlaw, the two bouncers. We got the Drunken Dragon Clown, of course. His tag team partner, Andy Price. And then the Cowboys from Hell, PK, RA, SP, and they'll be joined by the Goddess of Pain and Susie the Elf. What's so funny about that? Well, Goddess of Pain is the Battle Queen champion, and Susie the Elf is the #1 contender. Well, they will fight each other on May 1st, but then they'll be fighting for the Lethal Libations Company, the LLC, if you will. LLC, Lethal Libations Company, together. Lethal Libations Corporation, whatever you want to call it, they are the LLC of LTD. The next stable to compete in the upcoming Stable Wars, a collective of top competitors that have all fought in Grand Prix Wrestling, one of the companies that we celebrate here and sponsor as part of the Gathering. Duke Zinda has helped bring these individuals together. Duke Zinda, Jeff Matthews, Matt Rush, the 6-man team on the left there that'll be fighting for the G6 championships. Kyle Young, K-Dog, the Lethal Champion Riley Wolf, Corey Quinn, Christian Tracy, and they have collected Bad Amy and Sunshine Marigold. My daughter, for some reason, oh boy, my daughter will be joining the Grand Prix Collective, ladies and germinals. And I guess that's how it's going to go. I can't really do anything about it. I mean, she's a grown woman. She's making up her own mind. She made up her own decision. And that's what she wanted to do. So, okay. She is a part of the Grand Prix Collective team, I should say. GPC for life is Jeff Matthews standing true. That's one hell of a team, man. And another team thrown together as part of the Stable Wars. Dylan Travis and Hunter McIntyre, normally singles competitors themselves, joined forces for a tag team. Little did they know they would end up in a group, a motley crew, a potpourri of fighters that have to try to unite and try to coexist to fight in the Stable Wars, and the winners of the Stable Wars will get shots at all the championships. Someone's going to get a world title shot, a lethal title shot, a tag, a G6, a Battle Queen title shot. And they may be fighting each other to find out who gets the top title belts. Shots. Everybody. There's the teams you see. Comrade joining forces with them. Connor Omega, Sabriel Reed, Lucas Atiriu, Travis Rex, who made his return very shortly. There's Buddha in the house. Buddha Destiny, namaste, my friend, namaste. No, don't go. You can stay. No, bad jokes, I know. Good to see you, Buddha. Welcome to the show. Part of the House of X family joining us. We'll be talking about the House of X, well, right about now. Joining the Vendetta squad, the team will be known as Vendetta, Amber Young returning to LTD, and Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. One more team to go, and yes, the House of X has made the Stable War. They'll be joining the Brotherhood. On the right-hand side, you see Killer Neptune, Uncle Frank, Knox Boogie, and Paragon of Greatness, the Opeg Brotherhood. And that team has won the Stable War twice. The Razor, the Bone Dog, as well as the House of X is in the house. It is Leo X and Teddy X. The House of X joining the fold. Impressive. And the ladies fighting for them, the debuting Firestar and DFA. Oh, man. First Firestar gets corrupted by Cassie Madam Red, and now DFA's on her squad. Oh, my goodness. She's a lost cause. Well, good luck, Firestar. We'll probably be seeing the darker side of Firestar, her evil side, a lot sooner than I thought. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the different stables that'll be fighting for the Stable Wars. We'll be getting to some of the people and their responses here very shortly as I see the green room starting to fill in. But let's get to the rules of the Stable War before we start spinning the wheel and bringing on some guests here. This is how the Stable Wars will go down. We're about to spin the wheel. And after we spin these wheels, I got so many damn windows open with all these wheels. We'll know who's going to fight who. Then we'll bring a couple people in to talk about the Stable War. We have a couple people hanging out in the green room now, so we will be getting to a few guests. But we'll spin the wheel. Whoever matches up, here's how the head-to-head stable versus stable battles will go. There'll be an Extreme Rules match for one medallion. Then a Battle Queen match. Then a knockout match. Then another Battle Queen match. Then a Hell in a Cell. Then a tag team and a G6 match. That'll get all 10 competitors to have fought. Then the active roster members will get 2 more opportunities in 4-on-4 ladder matches for 3 medallions to grab that briefcase. Oh my goodness. That's going to be crazy. Well, here we go. We'll be spinning the wheel. That's the rules. We'll find out which teams are going to match up against who to face off. Those are the rules, folks. Whichever team has more medallions by the end of that show will move on to the semifinals and then to the finals. In the playoffs, as the gathering continues. The gathering will continue through the Stable Wars, and those are the rules right there, folks, for the Stable Wars. Well, it's almost time for game night, people. Guess who? Ladder Chat Hangman, Wrestling Roulette, Name That Tune, all tonight. You got it. You bet your dupa, ladies and gentlemen. But I told you we were going to do it, and now it's about time. And I got to bring on the first. You got to bear with me because I have a ton of these wheels open. Let's make sure I got the right wheel shared. Well, there's the Brotherhoods. So we don't want to show that one. They're not labeled either. So this is going to be real interesting. So we'll be spinning these wheels after we find out which team is available. So we want to share. This is going to be fun. Because they all say the same damn thing. So maybe they're opposite. Let's try this one. Maybe this one will be which one I'm looking for. Nope, that's the Alpha Empire. All right, we need music until I find the right one. Technical difficulties. Well, it doesn't label them. That's the problem. So I just got to find the one with all the teams on it first. Nope, there's the Dark Alliance. So you see how it's set up. I can fake it like this is what I meant to do in the first place. It's all about finding the one with all the stables on it. Maybe it's this one. We'll be checking them all here. Nope, that's the Dark Alliance. I'll try and try again. All right. Let's try this one. Sooner or later, it's got to be. There's the Hooligans. So I guess we're just going to have to go through each one. You'll get to see all the teams once again. Until I find the one with all the stables. There's the Scavengers. Process of elimination. Now, it's going to be the last one. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? I can just play it off like I wanted to show you every wheel, just so you knew I wasn't lying. Maybe it's this one. Let's just guess up top. Ah, that's Vendetta. I told you it's going to be the last one. Well, if this is how the luck of game night's about to go tonight, we're in for a weird, crazy night. All right, it's one of these two. It's not that one. There's Lethal Libation. It really is the last one. How about it? All right, so we've seen, I think, every one. Unless it's that other one. Is this it? No, it's not that one either. It was the very last one. So just so you guys know, I'm not completely crazy. The tabs do not dictate the differences. Bam! Finally! Finally, it has happened to me. All right, here's what we're going to do, folks. We got the wheel up. Your boy Blaise McCoy going to spin the wheel, and we will find out which stables will be facing each other in the first 4 matchups. Oh, baby. All right, without further ado, let's get right to it. The first team to fight Stable War Night 1 is the Dark Alliance. The Dark Alliance of Mrs. Utaker's crew. And we'll find out who they fight right now, too. We'll go right down the line. So the Dark Alliance is now out. Now we got to find out who will the Dark Alliance be fighting on night 1, the head-to-head competition in Stable War 9. Their opponents are the Lethal Libations. Wow, that's going to be a hell of a matchup. Wow. Okay, so we have night 1, which will be May 6th on a Saturday. It'll be the Dark Alliance versus the Lethal Libations. Second one, here we go. The Sudden Death Scavengers, SDS, will fight on the second night, which will be Tuesday, May 9th, in a Stable Wars. All right, we're about to get down to the nitty and the gritty and find out which ones will be facing the Sudden Death Scavengers. Here we go. Who will be fighting SDS on the first night? It's the Grand Prix Collective. Wow, that's going to be a very interesting sizing up of the teams. And we're going to find out who the matchups are going to be soon as we spin the wheel for everybody else. So now we are down to 4 teams left. The next 2 will be fighting each other, and the last 2 will face off again. This is for the May 11th show on Thursday. Good to see everybody here tonight playing a little games. It is Vendetta. So Vendetta, we just went over all the rosters for the Stable War. We have Vendetta, and let's see who Vendetta will face. Will it be the Hooligans? Will it be the Brotherhood? Or will it be Alpha Empire? That means Alpha Empire's fighting one of these 3. Well, let's no more do-do. Just get right to it. Now know who the final 2 are after this spin. Vendetta will take on the Brotherhood. And that means with 2 teams left, it'll be the Alpha Empire versus Hugo's Hooligans. Wow, that's going to be a crazy matchup. A lot of wild matches. Those are all round 1 of the Stable Wars. Well, now we need to find out who's going to fight who, which will be pretty interesting as I bring up another one. And all these will be shown. This one I'm just going to go right down the line. Whichever team it is, that's what we're going to do. All right, Alpha Empire is first. So let's start with that final matchup. Alpha Empire, and I believe the Hooligans were lined up second. Let's hope those are in order. If they're not, we'll figure it out. So we will be spinning this wheel. The first 2 will fight in an Extreme Rules match. The second 2 will fight in a KO match. The third 2 will fight in the Hell in a Cell match. The next 2 will be tag team. The next 3, the final 3, will be in the G6 matchup. All 8 competitors will also get to fight again in one of the 2 ladder matches. There's Joe. It's your boy Leo's in the house. Good to see you, Leo. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, share it up. This is the talk show. We're heading up 20 minutes till showtime, so no time to piss around. Let's see who's going to be fighting for the Alpha Empire in the Extreme Rules matchup. It's Caleb James. Caleb will kick off the show, and we'll find out who he's going to be fighting very shortly against the Hooligans. Now we're going to find out who will fight in the knockout match. The knockout match competitor for the Alpha Empire is Alex Wolf. Alex Wolf will be fighting for the KO portion, and we're going to find out their competitors here shortly. This is for the Hell in a Cell. Let's see who's going to be fighting inside the cell. Nick Black will be fighting inside the Hell in a Cell for the Alpha Empire. And now, of course, we're going to find out who the tag team will be, and the final 3 will be the G6 team. It's all by chance. Get it? Chance pun. Watch his name come up. The tag team will be the Drum Monkey, and now if chance comes up on this one, it could be the #1 contenders to the World Championships fighting as a tag team, and that would be Destiny. Let's find out who Drum Monkey's tag team partner will be in the tag team portion of round 1 as the Alpha Empire take on the Hooligans. Oh, it was almost chance. It's Drum and Johnny Farmer that'll be fighting for them, and that means it's Jester, Chance, and Mel Mack. They'll be fighting in the G6 matches, which will be 3-on-3 tornado-style fights. All right, so now let's bring up another team to find out who they will be fighting and which matches they'll be fighting for. Let's see if these are the Hooligans. Yes, they are. It's the Hooligans. All right, who's going to fight Caleb James? In an Extreme Rules match, it's Caleb James versus Gord Sin. These will be on May 13th. So Caleb versus Gord Sin in Extreme Rules match. Now this one is going to fight Alex Wolf in a knockout match. It's Machete. Alex Wolf versus Rob Machete. So we know the tag team champs are split up. They got singles matches. Now we get to find out who's going to face Nick Black inside the Hell in a Cell. Speaking of Mondo, it's Mondo. Mondo versus Nick Black, Hell in a Cell. That's right, Grinder Gang trying to get redemption for the World Championship, I guess you want to call it. All right, now we know Gord Sin, Machete, and Mondo will be fighting the singles matches. Who's going to be the tag team to face Drum Monkey and Johnny Farmer in round 1? It's War. Who will be War's tag team partner? The D-Train. Oh, man, a tank and a train together. And that means Uncommitted Hooligan, Hobo Ezekiel, and Hollenhoon will face off against Jester, Chance, and Mel Mack in the G6 portion. Very interesting. That Stable War, that's the 4th show. Alpha Empire versus the Hooligans. All right, let's keep it going. Till we get these done, we'll bring on a couple people to talk to before we take off. Let's see which one this is. This is the Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance taking on the Lethal Libations. Let's see which one of the Dark Alliance will be in the Extreme Rules match. It's David Fowler. Fowler will be fighting for the Extreme Rules match. Let's see who the knockout match will be. Dark Alliance's representative for the knockout portion of round 1. It's Miles Stanley Ward. MSW going to represent the Dark Alliance. And the 3rd single competitor inside Hell in a Cell. It's Aiden Nightwalker. Aiden Nightwalker, David Fowler, and Miles Stanley Ward will represent them in the 1st round. Who will be the tag team for the Dark Alliance? It'll be Nightmare. And he won't be teaming with his normal partner, David Fowler. Let's see who his partner is going to be. Nightmare will be teaming with Mark Caliber. Caliber and Nightmare. Wow, that's a hell of a tag team. And that means Mr. U will be heading up the 6-man team with Austin Black and the world champion Brian LG. Very, very cool, very cool, very cool. All right, now let's bring up, if I can pick the Lethal Libation squad. I think it's the second one down. Let's see. Nope, that's the Scavengers. It's probably the one that was right in front of my face. Let's try the top one. No, that's the Scavengers. Can't pick the same one. Blaise. All right. This will be easier as we start to eliminate these guys. Let's try that one. Lethal Libations team. The winner here, Extreme Rules, will face David Fowler. Redneck Avenger will take on David Fowler. All right. Let's see who's next. Who's going to face Miles Stanley Ward in a knockout match? Representing the Lethal Libations bar, it's Wild Matt Outlaw. Outlaw versus MSW in a knockout match. Who's going to step inside the Hell in a Cell? Mondo's in the house and fight Aiden Nightwalker. Good to see you, Mondo. Oh my goodness. PK and Aiden Nightwalker inside the Hell in a Cell. Let's find out who the tag team will be. The website obviously will be updated with all these matchups. This show, Dark Alliance versus Lethal Libations, will go down on May 6th, 2 weeks from tonight. Ripper Springheel will be teaming with Shifty. Ripper and Shifty on the tag team tip to take on Nightmare and Caliber. Wow. Well, intertwining stories there. And it'll be Shadow Press, Cowboy John, and Andy Price in the G6 Tornado Eliminator. That is the Dark Alliance versus the Lethal Libations. That's going to be one hell of a... Man, we got some great matchups. Stick around in the green room. We'll be getting to a couple guests. They'll get everyone's thoughts on what's going down here. Grand Prix Collective and the Sudden Death Society. That matchup will take place May 9th on a Tuesday night. Let's see who's going to fight an Extreme Rules match for the Grand Prix Collective. Oh, it's the man, Riley Wolf, the Lethal Champion, will kick off and face one-on-one as he pulls a singles fight. Let's see who's going to fight in a KO match for the Grand Prix Collective. Yes, the excitement is building. These are going to be amazing. This might be my favorite stable war ever. Christian Tracy will represent the Grand Prix Collective in a knockout match. Who's going to step inside Hell in a Cell? Yeah, Kelly, you and Mondo are in the same stable. It's the K-Dog. Riley Wolf, Christian Tracy, and the K-Dog representing the Grand Prix Collective. Let's see if the G6 team stay together, or will there be a new tag team here? Well, there's Matt Rush answering that question. Matt Rush will be in a tag team, unlike he's in a G6 tournament finale for a shot at the G6 titles with Jeff and Duke Zinda. Will it be one of his G6 partners? No, it's Matt Rush and Corey Quinn are going to be in a tag team for the Grand Prix Collective. And in the G6, it'll be Kyle, it'll be Duke, and it'll be Jeff going at it for 2 medallions. Tag team matches worth 2 medallions. And that is the Grand Prix Collective's first round matchups. Let's go ahead and find out who the Sudden Death Society will have. Nope, that's Vendetta. Let's see who their opponents will be. Haha, that's the Brotherhood. Only one more to go. Definitely an easier way to do this some way, possibly, folks. All right, Sudden Death Scavengers. Let's see who's going to fight Riley Wolf in an Extreme Rules match on May 9th in round 1. Riley Wolf against Agent Double Toad 7, TJ Toad. Oh, deceptively dangerous Toad against the Wolf. Could a Toad actually beat a Wolf? An LTD could. Knockout match next. It's Christian Tracy up against the Blitzkrieg champion, Wally. Wally versus Christian Tracy in a knockout match. Hell in a Cell, the K-Dog is fighting for the Grand Prix Collective. Who will the K-Dog fight in round 1? Hell in a Cell. It's Jay Vulture. He's in the chat. Jay Vulture versus K-Dog. The Vulture versus the Dog. We got animals going at each other. The tag team is Matt Rush and Corey Quinn. Let's see who they're going to fight against. It's Crimson Ninja and Crimson and Clinton. Crimson and Clova. The tag team back together again, and that means Mama, TRC, and the J-Dog will be in G6 competition. Wow, that's going to be a hell of a combination. Sudden Death Scavengers Grand Prix Collective, May 9th. Now we find out the final matchups. Before we get to some guests, get our thoughts on everything here tonight. And then we're going to game night. Vendetta versus the Brotherhood on May 11th in round 1 of the Stable Wars. Who's going to fight in the Extreme Rules fight? Wow, recently returning to LTD, it's Travis Rex. Who's going to fight in the knockout battle? Sabri Al-Reed. He's in the chat. Sabri Al-Reed will be fighting in the knockout fight. We're going to find out their opponents here shortly as well. And Hell in a Cell, it's Lucas Soterio. Lucas, Sabri, and Travis Rex representing the mishmashed up team, the conglomerate known as Vendetta. Let's see who's going to be teaming up in tag team. Comrade. Who's going to team with the Comrade? Comrade and the HTTP champion, ZK. That means we'll see Hunter McIntyre, Connor Omega, Hunter and Dylan Travis, the team of Vendetta, staying together. And they'll be in G6 joined by Connor Omega. Now we get to find out the final team competitors for round 1 for the Gathering Stable War 9. Finally I have some room here. I can see the windows. Riley get his tiny balls commenting. I saw that coming a mile away. Killa Neptune will be facing Travis Rex in the Extreme Rules opening fight. All right. Could it be Leo? Could it be Teddy? Could it be the Razor? Could it be the Bone Dog? Who's going to go knockout match against Sabri Al-Reed? IW's in the house, my friend. It's the POG. Paragon versus Sabri. Wow, and that'll be a knockout match. Final singles competitor for round 1. The winner will face Lucas Soterio here in a Hell in a Cell match on May 11th. It's the Razor in the Hell in a Cell. The House of XB together in a tag or G6, or will they be split up? We're about to find out. Angelita Senorita. Teddy X. Will Teddy and Leo be teamed up by the spin of a wheel? Let's find out who's going to team up with Teddy. The other 3 will be in the G6 portion. It's Uncle Frank. Oddly enough, they will be teaming up together on Tuesday, I should say, on Aftermath, as we test the waters It's Teddy X and Uncle Frank versus Hobo Ezekiel and Hollenhoon as we preview how the setup is going to be. Wow, that's pretty weird. Well, I guess they were meant to be tag team. Let's see. They'll have a little show together to fight to get ready. So it'll be Leo, Knox, and the Bone Dog to complete that cycle. Well, 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 there you have it. A lot of information in a very short time. First and foremost, let's bring on Wild Matt Outlaw, part of the Lethal Libation squad. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great.
Well, Matt, Miles Stanley Ward in the chat just asked if he got picked for anything, and he got picked for a knockout match in round 1 as the Dark Alliance takes on Lethal Libations Bar. Miles Stanley Ward will go up against this man, Matt Outlaw. Matt, I know you have some devastating maneuvers now. No pinfalls, no submission. Any strategy going in because you got to knock him out to win?
Well, if that's the plan, that's what I'm going to have to do in whatever moves I can master.
We know he has the fiery pit choke slam that can knock a sumbitch out. That's for damn sure, as well as the highway to hell can definitely take someone out of commission. That'll be quite interesting, my friend, to see exactly how it's going to go down. Pretty crazy, huh? Pretty different. So you all fired up for game night, Matt?
I'm so excited for it.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild time. I wish I could talk longer, but I got a few minutes to get to a few other people. Matt, good to have you on the show. Best of luck tonight at game night and against Miles Stanley Ward in a knockout match in Stable War, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, let's move along. Bring on another guest. Andy Price is in the building. Andy Price will be fighting with the Lethal Libations Bar. He's in a G6 match. And then I think this is your first game night as well, Andy, isn't it? How you doing, my friend?
Oh, not bad. I think it might be my second, I think.
Yeah, he might have been around for the last game night whenever. Yeah, the last game night we had the Risk and the Chutes and Ladders and a bunch of fun stuff. Twister, and then we're playing Twister this time. So what do you think? Now, the Lethal Libations Bar team are mostly a bunch of heavy drinkers and alcoholics and bartenders and stuff. How do you fit in there? How are you going to mesh with that team and try to make a success out of that group?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I guess I'm going to be the, planner of the group.
You'll be the designated driver, that's for sure.
I probably can't drive, so that's the problem.
If there's a Lethal Libations bus or a van, you better be driving that thing.
Well, if we don't get to the arena, not my fault. But yeah, that's the hardest draw we could have got. No, all the draws would have been hard, but
there's a lot of people in between that. Now, you, Cowboy John, and Shadow Press will be going up against the world champion Brian LG, Austin Black, and Mr. U-Taker. In that G6, it'll be an elimination tornado match, so it's all hell breaks loose. You know how that goes. So the opportunity of you being able to fight now, that comes May 6th. If he's still the world champion, Brian LG in that fight. I know everyone's loved to get a pinfall or submission over the world champion, right?
Yep, of course.
And the biggest thing about this show is you're not only going to fight once, you'll also be in one of the 2 4x4 ladder matches, which are also crazy. And I think it was the second Stable War or something that we had one of those matches to end the Stable War, and the winner held the briefcase up high for their team. But it's a gradual gain. All the singles matches are 1 point. The tag matches are 2. The ladder matches are 3. Now, you're a slick little dude, Andy. We've seen the evolution of Andy Price get better and better and better. And now a 4-on-4 ladder match. You got to be sly. You got to be slick to get up there and grab at. What's your thoughts going into those type of fights? You don't even know who's going to be on the other side until that night.
That's the thing, because looking at our two teams, we're pretty much, they've got Aiden, Mr. U-Taker, we've got Ripper and Shifty, so we're matched with the big guys. We've got Mark, myself, all-rounders. You got Dave Fowler and Matt, very good technical guys. So, to be honest, you look at both teams, and even with the Battle Queens, you can almost say it's almost like mirror matches of evenness.
Yeah, now we'll be announcing who the ladies will fight each other, well, you do have Susie on your team, so she could probably designate a driver too as well.
Yeah,
She's not as heavy as a drinker either. She doesn't get drunk. That little elf can drink as much as she wants and can't get drunk.
Yeah.
So good for her. And the Goddess of Pain, you have the Battle Queen champion now.
Yep.
They're going to face each other on May 1st. I hope that doesn't erupt too much to mess up them fighting together.
As I said, I won't be playing a Disney driver and basically keep everybody to give a role of. Hey.
Well, Andy, I appreciate your time. Any final thoughts on game night and going into the Stable Wars?
Well, hopefully game night. Hopefully I can win something. Maybe get a match type. Because I'd like to continue a bit of momentum. I finally think last week, and I'll credit Christian Kelly for picking that match. Leo, I think that was the first time in LTD that I was really able to showcase what I could do. Because I wasn't fighting a guy that I had to make up the height difference and use my speed. Leo pushed me to go all out, and I had to. So hopefully that's a good sign for the Stable Wars that maybe the corner might have been turned finally, that now the consistency starting to have, because hopefully we can't have the wins. What happened in that tag match in the tag tournament? Just something very strange happened there.
I don't know. You and Shifty, I thought would be a devastating team, but
something just strange happened, like some temporal thing in the ring just happened to turn up again. So either I'm cursed or something. So yeah, something weird happened. But
well, I wish you best of luck, my friend. Along with the LLC, if you like to call them that, the Lethal Libations Conglomerate Company Corporation. But I thank you for being on the show, buddy.
No worries, Blaise. I'll see you next time.
All right, my friend. Moving right along, and we are going to extend this a little longer. Going to start the show at 7, but we'll start at probably quarter after, or maybe even 7:30. Just no rush. We got all night to do the show. We're going to have fun here. And speaking of having fun, Mr. Riley Wolf is in the building. Welcome. Mic check, earphone check, everyone. How's it go? He's coming out of the green room, and our lethal champion is in the house. Our hardcore champion, Riley Wolf. The man of 1,000 faces. How's it going?
And a man of 1,000 complaints? First off, Wrestling Mama, you will never get in the ring with me ever again and touch this pretty face ever again! Did you see what she did to me?
She doesn't mess around, Riley. She's
for those that missed, look at my eye! Look at my Wrestling Mama did that to my eye!
Yeah, she's a bruiser. She does not hold back no matter who you are.
And your stupid medical team didn't take care of it well enough, so now I have a head cold.
Well, I don't pay them well enough to take care well enough. So we get well enough by just so we can. But what I really want to talk to you, I know you got a lot to say about Ripper Spring Hill and your fight on May the 1st for the lethal title. But the Grand Prix Collective, you know those guys, but you don't really normally fight with them, but necessarily fighting in the same company. And there's already been some muffling between some of the teams that are thrown together. Can they coexist? So what can you say to make me believe? Because I know how some of those little cliques over there are. What makes me believe that Riley Wolf can coexist with the Grand Prix Collective? And your thoughts on your fight with TJ Toad on night 1?
It's very simple. I'm leading them into action. I am the leader of the Grand Prix Collective, and I will lead them to victory. And I will lead the Grand Prix Collective to kill the Toad.
Better than I could say it. Well, round 1 matchup against the Toad. You gotta get some words in on Ripper. You're gonna defend that title against the Ripper Spring Hill. What's your final thoughts on your fight on May 1st at May Massacre against Ripper Spring Hill for that lethal title you have over your shoulder?
Ripper Spring Hill will fall like everybody else has to Riley Wolf. Let's start listing them. Shifty, Corey Quinn, the list goes on. He will just be another page in the chronicles of Riley Wolf. And Cassie, I might take you up on that.
I was just going to say, that's a good offer. I would take you up on that. Like I said, Riley, it's an all-star cast of performers on that team. If that team can coexist, I'd say the dark horse to take away this championship. The Grand Prix Collective has the talent all different types of competitors. If you guys can coexist, danger to the other competition, my friend. I appreciate you. And have fun on game night tonight, Riley, my friend.
All I gotta say about game night is Riley always wins.
Oh, I look forward to it, my friend. Thanks for being a part of the show.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, Riley Wolf, everybody. Riley Wolf, always entertaining. A couple more to get a hold of here. Let's talk to one half of the tag team champions. Rob Machete's in the building. What's up, Rob? How many beers are you in?
Maybe 6.
6? All right. That's not bad. We got game nights. I know you'll be slugging them down tonight. And,
Oh yeah. 23
now it's like unlimited beers because you're part of the Lethal Libations Club. And I guess LLC Club would be a good way to put it there. But a band of drinkers, you and all those guys, my goodness, dude.
Hooligans Holiday.
I'm sorry. You're not with them. I'm wrong. You're at the Hooligans.
Yeah, Hooligans Holiday.
That's right. You are a Hooligans Holiday. I got a little confused because people like you and Matt Rush could have been easily with the Lethal Libations, but why would I give the two most heavier drinkers teaming with all the drinkers? You know, I don't know. I know you still get discounts over there at the bar, but you'll be facing Alex Wolf from the Alpha Empire in a knockout match. How you feel about that? I know you got that clothesline that can knock people out, the appetite for destruction, the bad apple from up top, your flying headbutt. You know, knock him out and put him in a shoe rack or what?
No, the shoe rack's mine, man.
See, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you've ever fought against Alex Wolf. It'd be the first time you guys ever met because he's new to the company. And you were fighting in tag team action. You and Gord Sin will defend against Chance and Drum Monkey. I'd like your thoughts on that one coming up on May 1st.
Well, I like Drum Monkey, so I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one.
Hey, man, I
don't like going against my buddies, but yeah, man, you got to do what you got to do.
And I'm unbiased, Blaze Radio. Some people like to call me biased radio, but Chance, please stop his chance at winning the tag titles and the world title on the same night, please. If you and Gord can beat him, that would make my night easy.
That golden touch for sure, man.
Yeah, we got to shut up Midas, and I know I got 7 other stables that are looking to knock down the Alpha Empire. So you and the Hooligans, I had my odds with you guys, but you got some beasts over there like Mondo and War and D-Train and Hobo. But you got to put up with the uncommitted Hooligan. What's that like?
I know how to pick my friends, I guess, eh?
Yeah, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but don't pick your friend's nose, right?
Something like that.
Well, good luck to you, my friend. Have fun at game night. The 23 is waiting for you in roulette. I'm sure it'll hit at least once. But hey, but you got to be quick on the trigger. It's a reminder to everybody in the chat, too. If someone puts 23 before you, Rob, you can't win with 23. You know that, right?
Oh, I was just trying to listen to that. Yeah.
So the rules are different tonight.
Pick a number between this, and I always pick 23, and that's your way of making me fair.
Well, tonight.
Yes, we'll never be 23.
We got 16 winners that are going to fight in 2 prize pack matches, so I can't afford to have 4 or 5 people pick the same number and win a roulette because I'm doing 6 different roulettes. So you're going to have 6 opportunities to win, but if someone else puts 23 in there, you might want to second guess and put something else, but if you already put your 23 in there, sorry for your luck. The first one will get the win. But good luck with that tonight. And
okay. You know what? Any of you fuckers put number 23? I'm May 23rd, 1973. 23 is mine.
Riley's going to try to beat you too. There it is. I knew
Riley's on my competitions.
Hold on, Riley. We have to debate that. We might have to debate that right now. Who's going to get the 23?
And of course, be me.
I don't know, Rob. You're a little more soft-spoken than Riley. I don't know if the war of words is your pick, but in a fight,
23 is not my only number. My son was born on the 25th, so 25, buddy.
Well, maybe I'll take 25 then.
He's going after whatever number.
Pick it now.
All right, this is going to get out of hand. Goodbye, guys. I can't have it. We got time for another one, and my Russian friend must have left me. She must have been rushing to do something else. I pissed around too long, and I missed out. I missed out on Natasha. I don't know if I'll ever be able to live it down. Damn you, Cassie, Madam Red. First, you you leave and join the Alpha Empire. Now you're trying to coddle Firestar and corrupt her. And now you took away my opportunity to finally talk to Natasha. Son of a biscuit. I got one more guest on here to talk to, and we're going to head over to Game Night. The live stream is ready to go. It'll be within seconds after we leave here. If you're in the green room or if you're in the chat and you want to jump in the green room right back, I still have time for a couple more people to talk to. I'll go all the way up to 7:30 if I got to. But for now, I got one more person that wants to talk here, and we have not talked about his stable or that matchup. Let's bring on, I don't know which personality we're going to get. Could be Bang Bang time. It's Mr. Mark Caliber. How you doing, Mark? You might be muted, but you're on live with your boy Blaise McCoy. It's time to get blazed, Mark Caliber. What do you have to say for yourself, Caliber? You're on the air. Caliber having technical difficulties. There he is.
Good.
Uh-oh. He sounds possessed. He's in a... His internet is really bad, or he's in a tunnel, or he's in a tin can. Tin can, the string ain't working. Caliber, very weak connection. I could barely hear you. It's kind of troubling, though. You know, Caliber, he's eerie as it is, but right now he's really freaking me out with whatever he just said and whatever foreign tongues he's speaking. Oh, freaking me out. Well, let's get me in a better mood. Is Natasha there?
Yes, please. This is Natasha.
Oh, I'm so glad it's not Cassie. Natasha.
No. She let me use her computer for you.
Oh, welcome to the show, everybody. Natasha jerk off. I don't know what your last name is.
It is Strogoff.
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 Okay, Natasha Strogoff, everyone. Welcome to the show. You're tuning to Blaze Radio. We have a new person here, courtesy of the Red Lounge. Now, do you work at the Red Lounge? Do you know Cassie personally, or what's the story here between you and Miss Madam Red?
Madam Cassie is my boss, yes. I also work with Shelly. She has very odd taste in men. Very odd. I feel bad for her.
What do you mean?
She is pregnant by Rex. Did you not know?
She's not pregnant.
She
I thought that was a joke.
No.
Oh, you got someone happy out there, Natasha Zerks. Hey now, pitching a 10, I think, out there for you.
Oh my.
So how do you know she's pregnant? Do you see the pregnancy test or something?
The majority of us girls, we live in what is the word? We live in apartments together. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Shelly was my next door neighbor. And I heard her crying. And I asked her, I said, Shelly, what is wrong? She said, he got me pregnant. I said, who's Shelly? She said, Rex. And I said, no. But he never pay you.
Oh.
How do you let him do this? She says, I don't know. I thought he loved me. But then he never come and see me.
Well, I don't. You have to talk to Cassie about that one, or I'm not going to explain how Rex is. But she'd be crying every night just because she was dating Rex, let alone pregnant. Oh my goodness. Well,
I feel bad for her.
Well, to each her own, I guess. And I don't know if you can convince Cassie to come back away from the dark side, though. That's just not what I expected from her joining Alpha Empire and all that. But Natasha, it was great talking to you. Maybe we can get together for a drink after the show or something.
It would be my pleasure, Blaise.
Hey now. Well, we'll talk later. Lethal Libations Bar will be open after hours. So, and I hope that you can join. I'm getting a little tongue twisted here. I'm a little flustered, Natasha. What you're wearing and et cetera, et cetera. You're stunning. You're making me blush.
You're making me blush. I appreciate all the compliments.
Well, you tell Cassie to have the lounge ready for one hell of an after party tonight. Okay, doll?
All of us girls will be very ready for all of you.
Oh my goodness.
And apparently some of the men will also be there for the ladies.
Okay. Any final words for those out in the chat out there in the world, Natasha? Any plugs? You want to marshmallow butt plug or anything out there?
I will say good luck to all the competitors in this stable war that is coming up. Yes. Of course, I will have to root for my boss. I get the bonus if she wins. So obviously, it's logical.
The bonus is going on over there, I guess. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of the show there, Natasha.
It was nice being here, Blaise.
Take care. Oof. I don't know who AU is. Someone please tell me in the chat who AU is before I bring them on, because I don't bring in people that I don't know who they are. So I'm not sure who AU would be. And I'm kind of nervous to bring him on. But let's talk to who's going to fight Matt Outlaw. It's Miles Stanley Ward. How's it going, MS Dub?
Hey, nothing much, Blaise.
Good to have you on the show, my friend. You were picked as a member of the Dark Alliance for the Stable War and singled out. You're going to have a knockout match against Matt Outlaw on May 6th. What do you think about that?
That I cannot wait. But I'm still a little bit upset about that previous matchup with Leo X for that YouTube championship. Even though I do lost, but I'm still thinking about going for the lethal or the world championship.
I know you got a fetish for gold. You were so close. You put on a fight in Leo X, and you're an avid YouTuber as well. The YouTube title would have looked great around your race. Red, just like you or Leo like to wear. But Matt Outlaw in a knockout match. What do your gameplay? You got to knock him out, dude, not just fight. And what about your team, the Dark Alliance? How you feel being teamed up with those? Like, I know you've fought alongside some of the other ones, Austin Black and Brian LG before, but Mrs. Utaker has brought you into the Dark Alliance. How you like being a part of that stable?
The Dark Alliance. Well, as long as everything goes right, if we goes for the win, I'm down for that.
Well, that's the attitude you need to have in these stable wars, because like I said, some of them teams have brought in other people are a mishmash of a bunch of competitors. So you got to coexist. You got to be able to work with them. And with leaders like Mr. and Mrs. U, I think you're in good company. And I wish you the best of luck, Miles.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, my friend. Everybody, make sure you check out MSW's channel as well. MSWCW always rocking it here as part of the gathering. I'm still not sure who AU is. If someone can put me in the chat who. Oh, it's Sabri. Is that you, Sabri? Is that you, Sabri? AU.
What? No. Why would I be that invalid?
Oh, my goodness. The golden one trying to trick me.
Greetings, heathens.
The final word from the number one contender to the tag titles, the number one contender to the world title, and defending Stable War champions, Chance, Midas, everyone.
History repeats itself, and I don't.
Okay.
Watch the footage from last year.
All right, so what do you now? You got different members this time. You have a couple ladies fighting with you, and you have your wife Lita and Cassie, but more importantly, you now have Johnny Farmer and Alex Wolf into the mix. What do they bring to you? Change how do they do it? And Caleb, Alex, and Nick are the ones fighting singles matches for you guys on the first night. So, what do you think about the two new members and your fight against the hooligans in round one?
We've added two dangerous competitors to an already deadly lineup. All that means is that we're going to win even more. Just as you said, we're already hovering around the top. Might as well solidify it once again.
Is AU the periodic table element for gold?
Yes, it is.
Bravo. I don't think I can outdo that one, and I don't think anyone can follow that one. So at 7:20, thank goodness not 4:20. But we all did get blazed here tonight. Any final words from the? Could you be the champion again? A double champion? Any final words from you, Chance? Take us out.
As unhappy as I am with the situation, I am not going to look the gift horse in the mouth. Brian LG, I'm coming at you full force. I will be Chance 3X. The tag titles, they've always looked good around my way, so I might as well take them again. Let's do it, Drum. Why not? One more hurrah.
Well, there you have
Riley,
it. Ooh.
Watch your back.
Words for Riley on the way out, too. And that lethal title, I know that he so covets. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we heard from a lot of competitors. We talked about the Gathering Round 1, the first phase, the 3 tournaments, Goddess of Pain, Knox Boogie, and now either Nick Black or Mel Mack will walk away with those. We talked about the tag team and the G6 part of the Eliminator, phase 2. Tonight is a pivotal moment in the history of LTD. We have the game night as we head towards the Stable Wars. Stable Wars are going down very soon in the month of May. We have Aftermath on Tuesday. We will preview some of the format for the Stable War and have all singles matches, a tag, and a G6 just like that. And some surprises as well. On Thursday, we'll have the NFL Draft Special, and we'll crown an NFL champion, as we'll have AFC and NFC matches, then semifinals, and a Super Bowl, and also a Battle Queen Super Bowl next Thursday. May Massacre next Saturday on the 1st of the month. Tag title, world title, lethal title, G6, and Battle Queen Championship. And then May the 4th be with you. Tuesday, May 4th, a Star Wars special. And then it's time for the Stable War. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Blaise McCoy. Proud to bring you Get Blaised. That's it for tonight, folks. We're going to head to the arena, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thank you for getting blazed with your boy Blaise. The Battle Queen matchups, as well as who's in the 4x4s, are yet to be announced. Stay tuned for more on that. Your boy Blaise McCoy signing off. We'll be live very shortly, within 10 minutes, for game night, title fights, chat games, with you in the live stream. Stay tuned to Blaze Radio. Prizes as well. Hook, line, and sinker. Somebody's about to get blazed. Game night coming up, people. Blow on the dice. Blow on the Atari cartridge. Blow on anything. We're about to have fun tonight. Oh, we're about to Wang Chung tonight. Thank you for being a part of the show. This is Get Blaised. The talk show is done for now. Let's get down the ring here in Philadelphia for game night. Let's do this. Peace, everybody. I'm out of here. See you in my stream. Get Blaised.